Minecraft can be a tricky game to beat at the best of times. The dragon fight is actually quite a bit of a challenge for a new player, but today I'm not doing the standard Minecraft completion, I'm doing a Minecraft genocide run. I want to kill every single mob. Yes, that's right, at some point in this run, each and every one of these mobs will die by my hand, including 2 mobs that are harder than the Ender Dragon. This includes the Warden, which is perhaps going to be the hardest part, but that is some of the fun in Minecraft, and that is what we're embarking on today, and so let's get into it. I was worried about the optics of a genocide run having me start by killing a rabbit or a dolphin, but I love that there's actually a zombie here at the spawn. Actually, you know, if I'm gonna kill any version of a mob, I feel like it'll be the one that's already on fire. That is our first mob dead. Ooh yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to sell people on. It's crazy how many different mobs you can find around you at spawn when you're in a jungle. This is my 6th and this is my 7th mob already. Nighttime is coming and I haven't even left the biome that I spawned in. I'd usually be more terrified about this, but there's a lot of mobs I have to kill, like this spider over here. Regular zombie ticked off the list too. Nice. Honestly, tonight is making me realize just how many silly zombie variants there are that technically count as their own mobs. This is another one you're going to want to look away for, dear viewer. I'm sorry, but, you know, Mr. Kitten, you're on the list. It's not my fault, it's the list's fault. I had a pretty successful day today. I left the biome I spawned in, and I killed a dozen of the mobs that I need to get through. If I carry on at this rate, I can be done in 5 Minecraft days. Okay, today I'm basically putting a villager out of his misery, which means it's not really murder. It's just kind of, you know, it's murder. I'm sorry, there's gonna be a golem coming after me now, but I'm busy killing rabbits. If you're curious about the high quality tracking system I'm using while I'm recording versus the one you're seeing on the video, all I'm doing is going on Microsoft Paint and putting a little line through a mob that I've killed, like the villager, the rabbit, and yes, even the cat. I don't want to murder him, but I do like that he's made of one of the best resources that lets me upgrade from my stone axe to something a little bit snazzier. It's funny because when most people think about hard to kill mobs in Minecraft, they're thinking of the evokers or the wither bosses or the warden, but I think some of the ones that you're not thinking about are mobs that are hard to find, let alone kill, or mobs that really put up a resistance to being killed, even if it's not necessarily in fighting back. So obviously the llama, very easy to just murder, 1, 2, destroy your axe, 3, 4, llama is, I don't know, a dying hawk. 5, 6, I was hoping that behind these sticks there would be an ally, but apparently not. Because he is one of the hardest examples of a mob. He is friendly, he gives you no reason to murder him, but we have to do it today anyway. Which some would say sucks. I would say is part of the fun of the run. Another part of the fun is taking down a mob that is genuinely a nightmare in other circumstances. Yeah, you're gone now. I got your crossbow, look at this. Can attack friends with it. Yeah. While I'm here, I'm going to need that effect if I'm going to take down a Ravager. Will only spawn during raids. So I finished day 2 with 18 mobs killed, as well as the sort of shelter that makes you realize why I would become a genocidal dictator. I found another lava pit, and this one is a bit closer to the village and a bit closer to the coordinates you want to be near. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Nether. I haven't quite finished all of this biome's mobs. Still been looking for a horse and a donkey. But we'll find those when we're back, because the Nether is a quick in and out thing to do. Always recommend go to the Nether without armor. It's much safer that way. By the way, if you want to see a bit of a magic trick, here I am just staring at my portal, and wow, it suddenly lights itself. Let's light one on fire. There we go. Get some good flames going. Yeah, that's a lot of flame. Eat a little bit of food, and then get the cooked pork chops at the end. Just what I'm here for. Come on, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, only raw pork chops, but 20 mobs. Look at this. Oh, okay, maybe don't look at this. Maybe, oh, perfect. Exactly what I was going for. Ghast is down, Magma Cube is down. Here are the piglins and their lovely cousins that like to go horde mode on you. I guess any mob goes horde mode on you when you kill one of it, but the zombie piglins, they just have the scariest feel to me. Like, you attack one and it gets very scary for a whole range around you. But apparently not that guy. They must not have liked him. Okay, you know, I've come to the conclusion we should come back to the Nether with a little bit more armor. But, I mean, we did kill 5 mobs while we're here, so it wasn't terrible. Not what I wanted to... Oh, no! How do I accidentally milked a cow, but I can't drink the milk to get it out of my bucket without losing my bad omen effect. So I think I'm gonna run, give the village my bad omen, and then... You know, actually, screw it. Yeah, I'm just gonna run in the village, go to sleep, get some extra mobs killed. You know, Lord knows we need to kill the Ravager. And then leave the village and abandon it because they probably deserve it. They're probably bad people. Have you ever seen a good thing they've done? I think not. Speaking of good things... Okay, so what I'm going to do, just to keep myself safe, because raids do so much damage, is I'm going to craft myself a chest plate, because it gives a decent amount of armor, as well as a shield. That will at least keep me alive, which is important in this sort of a challenge. So let's go. Yeah, hit me. Yeah, I like it when you hit me. Oh, and we also get free iron armor. And leggings! Well, a lovely reward. Thank God we got some Vindicators to tick off the list. Hey there, friends. You doing good? Willing to give me an iron axe when you die? I would love one of those. Or a helmet will do too, I guess. Ooh, it's in better repair than the other one. But even better than this, here's something... Every time I do this, there's someone who says, I didn't know you could do that, Toy Cat. Take both of your iron helmets, put them in the crafting table together, and they just combine into one. So pro tip, there you go. Fully repaired iron helmet from 2 very terrible ones. And also, hopefully a free iron axe. Yeah! It's damaged, but it'll do. Another mob bites the dust. So while ticking off the latest member off my mob kill list, I had to realize the chicken jockey is a dumb one to include here because the mob that can ride it can also ride spiders, can also ride horses and pigs, and it's ridiculous the number of things a baby zombie can ride on Bedrock. Gonna use the ocean for a little bit of an ego boost now, so... Salmon down. The squid. The drowned. The turtle, it's the rules. They've got weird hitboxes, but they had to die. I got the Call of Duty right here, and also the tropical fish. Oh, a horse, thank God. I have a saddle, which is perfect, because it means that I can immediately kill the child. And then, I don't know, I guess we could ride this horse places if we wanted to. Oh, he's fast. You can see that speed. Okay, he can't jump for anything. I mean, he is a white horse, but still. And finally, a creeper, which somehow wasn't off the list already. Feels like it should have been, but we're good for the basic mobs now. This is a really beautiful bit of terrain, by the way. Have to say, if you want the seed for this, I'll put it at the end of the video. As the sun finishes setting, I'm going to keep looking around for a coral reef. Ah, see, we found it, and now I can try and kill one of the most poisonous mobs in Minecraft. Whoa, there's an ocean monument over there too. Okay. Look how adorable this little fella is. Oh gosh, okay, he's dead. Oh no, the sand just got trapped into the... Well, you know, that might work. Oh, it worked, there we go. Yes, the heist is planned. Just charge in. The Elder Guardian has these spikes on him that does a lot of damage back, but that is my sponge. That is my reward. Oh yeah, that's him dead. And that's me very close to the same. But we've officially done the ocean monument. So I've got to try and take a different route home because I want to run through as many weird biomes as I can. Okay, it's not the biome-specific mob that I wanted, but I do need to take these home. Endermen are really easy if you have a shield, by the way, pro tip. I think the shield makes a surprising amount of Minecraft quite a bit easier, actually. It's not the biome-specific mob I wanted, but it's a biome-specific mob that I'll take. That is a bee down, and hopefully not me too. I'm going to need to set up a base, and like any genocidal dictator, I need to make sure it's a base fitting for me. A lot of people like to use, you know, Stalin or Mao as their favorite genocidal dictators, because, ooh, they killed hundreds of millions of people. But what about Pol Pot? I mean, he only killed a few million, but by a percent of, you know, the Cambodians he got, it was insane the death toll he had, and so we're gonna build Pol Pot's house. I was expecting for, like, the head of the country for just something much grander. This looks like a Minecraft house, which I guess will help us make it in Minecraft. Here is a phantom. We need to take him down for my list. I've never had such a hard time getting a phantom to attack me. Come on, dude.
You're not even trying at this point. I need to kill you. It is a requirement that you die. No, here he is. Duh, you need to die. Okay, this skeleton finally dropped a bow. That's good enough for me. This bow, these 2 arrows. Is that enough for me to, oh no. Damn it. Okay, you going down. Sorry. Oh, he's still not dead. Okay, now I'm resorting to, wow, there we go. Phantom down, membrane gotten. And just like that, my genocidal dictator mansion is finished. I'm gonna be honest, this guy just doesn't live in a very big house. Just like the wandering trader, who doesn't get to live in any house, because as much as I want to trade with him and buy red sand or packed ice, you know what I want to do more? Actually, wait. I think this is the first time in a survival world where the trader is actually giving me something I want in not a super flat world. Congratulations, your prize is death. So that is another mob officially dead, and here we go with another one. Now that I've got a relatively safe house, I think it's time to go underground. Wow, I have 0 need for this, but this is a cool find. Actually, do I have any need for it? I could duplicate alloys and then murder more of them, I guess. Well, I guess it's an entrance to a cave, so I'll take it for what it is. Hopefully, this leads me down to glow squids. Just in case we do find diamonds, I'm now ready to enchant, by the way. What a weirdly shaped cave. Oh, that's giant over there. Okay, that's where I want to be, but not like this. Oh, a bat! Okay, so that is the weirdest hanging bat I've ever seen. What is he hanging on top of? I don't really care. I just need to... I totally forgot that was a mob on the kill list. Okay, so this is nice and easy. You are gone, bat. No experience, no drops. Why does it exist? It exists to be murdered, that's why. Wait, this is the first time in Minecraft history anyone's been excited to hear a slime. Not only do I hear a slime, but I just realized this is not only a lush cave, it's a lush cave mineshaft. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Thank god I found one of these. Now we just mine out some of these blocks. I literally want 1, so I'll even remove the torch above it. There we go. Okay, put the torch right back in. We do not want more of these guys. In fact, I'm not even going to get a real fight out of this, it seems. Spider of the cave variety is dead. Exploring this was one of the most fun survival experiences I've had in a while. I really did quite find that fun. But I still hear slimes around here, which makes me think if I just start mining upwards or downwards, I'm not great with 3D audio, but I should be able to find a slime, which hopefully means there's a big enough cave that I'll find an axolotl. Oh, I found the slime. It was in the mineshaft the entire time. Well, that makes me look very silly. But I'm just happy to have a slime at this point. Yeah, ticked off the kill list. Well, actually, I guess I should kill a baby one first. There we go, ticked off the kill list. Okay, new plan. I can't find a lush cave, but technically speaking, this must be a lush cave, right? Even if it's only mineshaft size. And so if we look at the spawning condition for the axolotl, he requires to be around up to 5 blocks above a clay block in the lush cave biome. Therefore, all I'm gonna have to do is flood the mineshaft. All these blocks over here, which are clay blocks, but which don't have water, we can change that quite easily. I just want to make as many potential axolotl spawning spaces as is humanly possible without creating all this darn gravel. So for real, I've spent so long now hoping for axolotls to spawn. I went looking for them. I tried to let them spawn. It's not going to happen here, I don't think. And so I think it now comes the time where I've got to be realistic and say, I'll probably find a lush cave on the way to the deep dark. Here we go. We got the enchantment table. We just need, you know, some bookshelves. Ooh, there's donkeys. Okay, this is actually quite a big one for me. I have not murdered a donkey yet, so let's get that out of the way first of all, right? Heck yeah, kill list done. But also, I need a donkey to take back home with me. I, of course, have a way to breed these two animals together, even though they're different animals, because you know what pops out? It's one of my favorites. It's the murder of a baby mule, which officially ticks another mob off the list. That seemed a little heartless, you might say, but I would say that's another mob that had to die eventually. Might as well kill it young. My plan here is simple, by the way. Most structures are found are about 256 to 400, meaning if I go that way, with a little bit more emphasis that way, I might find a bastion or a nether fortress. And if I don't, then I'll head that way and then... You know what, it sometimes works. We'll see if today is a sometimes. Oh, today is a sometimes. Got a couple of new mobs to tick off here today. That's the Wither Skeleton. And that's the Blaze. So now that I've gotten the basic Nether mobs down, I think I've got all of the major hostile ones. There's just one remaining, and he's a very specialized mob, but I'm gonna get him anyway. I'm just going to need to travel a lot of the Nether while I look for another structure. No, don't make me do this! Okay. Oh, this isn't what traveling I meant at all. Here's the deal with bastions. They contain piglins, which you can mostly get elsewhere. However, the piglin brute is kind of the elder guardian of the Nether, in that it doesn't just exclusively spawn in one structure. That's somewhat common in Minecraft. It literally will only spawn in one structure, the piglin bastion, and only when the world loads up. The only way to ever get piglin brutes is to find these places. The Nether is just such a dangerous place. You never really appreciate it till it all hits you at the same time. But my god, is it. Oh! Please stop spawning in at the same time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw our gold down, and we're just gonna let the piglins trade. So we got 3 piglin brutes right here, and they're all gonna be very easy to kill, but I don't know how that interacts with the trading piglins. So we're gonna find out and hope it's not bad. Oh, he's officially dead. That's the last hostile mob from the Nether on my kill list. Why did I say last hostile mob? You might have noticed I haven't killed one of these guys. They're so cute. They're one of the best things about Minecraft. You might argue, but they've got to die too. Okay, so that was a pretty successful Nether run. We've now killed every Nether exclusive mob in the game. In reality, we've got 2 more mobs that are kind of dependent on the Nether to kill still, but I'm going to count that as Nether 100% complete. I always think it's absolutely wild that you can breed hoglins. It doesn't feel right to breed a hostile mob. But yeah, today I'm not going to be breeding them. I'm going to be matadoring them through the portal. Are they allergic to Nether portals? They must be, right? They're avoiding it quite actively. That's apparently it. You can just put a hoglin on a lead, and that'll lead him into the portal. Feels a little bit mislead. You know what? It works. So yeah, I'm trying to get him out of the portal, but it's not working very well. Damn it, what? Oh, the Phantom went through the portal, because of course it did. And now it's time to really put my skills to the test and kill a Zoglin that is just, oh, hell-bent on murder. Okay, this is the closest I've been to death in a while. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Not emotionally ready for this. Where did the Phantom go? What happens when there's a Phantom in the Nether? No! I can't believe of all the things that got us, it was an Enderman in the end. Can we all agree to keep that one between us? Okay, you didn't see anything, internet. How am I going to get a skeleton horseman? I've actually been racking my head about this because, like, I genuinely don't know what to do. I was like, well, surely it shouldn't count because it's so much harder. I don't think we can do this run that way. I don't think we can just pick and choose the mobs we want to kill. We are killing every mob on this list. And so what am I going to do? It's a really hard question to answer because there's no precise way to get skeleton horsemen to spawn. They will have a random, really low chance of spawning when it thunders. These are the rates for Java. I don't know if there are public rates for Bedrock, but it's incredibly rare to find one, and you only find it during the rarest form of weather, so I think what I have to do is genuinely sit and wait until it thunders. Oh, no, I thought that was a horse. That's definitely a skeleton horse, right? That means that's actually a skeleton trap, which means if we just get to it in time, then what we can do is, oh, very terrifying. Okay, so this is very, very, very bad. Fighting 4 skeleton horsemen. Again, it is hard difficulty right now. I will just be straight up wrecked if I go up against 4 skeletons, let alone the horses that they're on. So I think it's all about just do this from a distance. Either they don't know I'm here, or they don't need to know I'm here. I'm not really so bothered. Yes, 1 skeleton trap down. Can we get another one? Oh, that's a skeleton horse. I mean, technically we've done it, but at this point, I didn't wait the majority of a working week solely so I could kill 1 skeleton horseman, right? We are going for the entire batch right here. Yeah, you're all dying. You too. You might think you're safe because you're not doing anything wrong. That is not the rules of justice in the genocide run. That is, it would be, you know, really, it'd be off character for me not to be a genocidal maniac right now, right? I cannot tell you what a life-changing experience it is to finally be done with this. Oh, whoa. I don't know how I just made it with one block, but I just made a snow golem. That was a bit of an accident, but I guess, you know, you are on the list of mobs. Sorry to tell you. Very cute. Yeah, did you know you can just place some pumpkins down in random parts of this biome, and you might get lucky, and you might make a snow golem. Not this time, though. Oh, okay, you know what? I just ended up in front of a cave by falling, and I'm seeing some darkness down at the bottom. Oh, yeah, that is step one. Actually, wait, it might be a tiny deep dark. There he is, okay. Yes, that is good news. We want that, but we want to not go near that right now. We just need to know that it exists for the future. As for the goat, I think I'm going to try one of these other mountains nearby. Oh, there we go. When it comes to genocide runs, I guess you could say I'm the greatest of all time. This is a pretty cool bedrock-only experience, by the way. Just jumping from tree to tree, getting down a mountain, and they're all winter mode trees. I love when lava pits naturally generate this way. It's going to allow us to make a portal here, meaning we can get back to the deep dark a lot easier than by crossing the world manually. And just like that, we have a Nether portal. Here it is, a taiga biome, and you know what you find in the taiga biome? Foxes. Have I killed the wolf yet, actually? I have not killed a wolf yet. Got bad news for you then, buddy. Oh, by the way, swamp. Yes! It took some searching, but I finally found a frog. And you know what we do when we find a new mob in Minecraft? We brutally murder it before looking for other versions of it to breed for its children. Wow, look at the burning forest over there in the distance. That sure looks like the house of someone who isn't subscribed to the channel, because did you know greater than 99.9% of domestic fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to the IBX Toycat YouTube channel? Honestly, I entirely forgot how frogs breed. I know they make some frog spawn somewhere, but how do they get there? Which one am I following? Who's pregnant? Yeah! Now I just sleep politely and wait. Oh, and wow! I also got a pillager raid. This is working out quite nicely for me. Hopefully. Oh, never mind, actually. I take that all back. So I picked the wrong time to go to the bathroom, but I'm totally gonna count that giving birth to tadpoles in waters that cause them to immediately kill themselves is a win for me. I mean, I did kill all of the tadpoles too, so, you know, I think that's a great one for the genocide. Okay, we accidentally started a raid while looking for a fox, but this is good news because I was looking for the evoker anyway. Oh, yeah, when it rains, it pours. We finally found foxes. Some people say Minecraft is a game where you mine blocks, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a game where you kill fox. Okay, it's actually quite tricky. Man, no one needs to hear all these noises. They should not have that in the game. No, okay, well. Oh, this is the worst biome to do this in, by the way, as it turns out. There are just 2 mobs remaining in the raid now, and one of those happens to be my friend here. I have no idea what I have to do to get him to spawn in Vexes. Maybe being close enough to him? Maybe being far enough away? I genuinely don't know. I know it's the less common attack. Oh, there we go! Yes! The Vex is here! That means I can officially... Okay, we can officially get out of here. So we can maybe eat and not die! Yeah. They can 2-hit KO you! Oh god! Okay, so we avoid them like the plague. And then we charge through. Oh no, we're trapped on a hill. Okay. I just need to get a sword or anything aggressive. This diamond pickaxe will do just fine. And then we're going to go attack the Ooga Booga Man before he can attack me at all. You're dying. Yes, you are. Okay, now the Ooga Booga Man is dead. We just need to kill his siblings. That's a lot easier said than done. Oh, so we're going to use arrows. And that's gonna be my saving grace. You know, after that, I don't even need to finish the raid. I'll just get my Totem of Undying. Make sure I make a permanent spot on the hotbar for that. And, yeah, I'm in a good place now. I'm having such good luck on the biomes today. We finally found the stray one, which also should be the polar bear biome in the daytime. Oh, there we go. We've officially found, a polar bear. Maybe slightly wrong, but we found a polar bear. And let's murder him now. You know, I hate to be too British, but I did just murder a polar bear. And I'm not even sorry about it. You know, there's a BP joke in there somewhere. Ooh, Ooh, look at what I just found. An azalea tree. That means if I dig down here, might just find me an axolotl. So we've been editing this video as it's been going along, and there's a bit of a disagreement about whether I killed a glow squid. I'm sure I did, I remember it, but I'm not sure we have footage of it for whatever reason. So just to be sure, here is the glow squid, dead and off the list. And just to be extra sure in case that goes missing, here is a glow squid, dead and off the list. Axolotls have been hard to find. I've looked around every, like little nook and cranny in this cave, but the spawn rules for an axolotl, I've looked them up so many times now, are you need a lush cave, you need to have 5 blocks of water, and then there needs to be clay underneath that, and there aren't enough places in this cave that meet those conditions. So what do you logically do? I'm glad you ask. Obviously, you mine as much clay as you can, and then you make your own axolotl spawnings. I've spent so long at this point. Maybe I've got the distance wrong. Maybe this isn't a lush cave biome. I don't know for sure, and it's crazy to say, but I think the first mob I'm letting declare victory on me for now is gonna be the axolotl. Never mind, I think that was optimistic. I traveled 3,000 blocks, and I haven't even hit the ocean yet, so maybe another 3,000? Heck yeah! We didn't find a mushroom biome, but we found a pillager outpost. And... oh, wow. Okay, is that... an ally died, right? An ally definitely died? Okay, editor, fact check me on that. I'm pretty sure I saw an ally not alive anymore. Oh, also, I'm not sure if I killed a dolphin yet or not, so... you know, you can never be too sure of this sort of thing. Also, free food. You know what? You ever need some food? Kill dolphins. Whoa, oh, see, this is that thing about Minecraft luck. You have none, and then after that, all at once it comes. Okay, in, out, a quick 5-minute, Woodland Mansion detour. Yep, just literally one thing here I care about. Oh, and I'm getting ooga booga'd out of that. Maybe I should eat a golden apple just to be safe here. Okay, there we go. Yep, turns out we didn't need it after all, or maybe we did. Oh, yeah, we definitely did. We definitely did. Okay, that was a very smart decision, actually. I've changed my mind. Some pretty cool terrain generating there on the right. And there's some pretty bland ocean generating there. Wait. Oh no, is that real? Oh, look how cute they are. I forgot. It's been so long since I saw a mushroom biome. Look how cute the little moo cows are. And yeah, I have to kill you, I'm sorry. So obviously we're not counting variants of mobs, like the baby versions of everything, etc. And so for that reason, we're not counting the brown mushroom. It really has come down to this lush cave being the crucial last step, because everything else is just bosses and where you find them. I am going to make 6 IF enders, and I'm just going to ignore this whole thing about going back home and all that. Let's go find our stronghold. Wow, it's actually taking me in the direction of my base. This is a picturesque as heck village, by the way, right up here in the mountains. It's definitely the one, just based on the direction. And if it's not, I'm gonna find out the painful way by digging down. This is basically Minecraft's sign that they want you to dig down or it'd be pathed in, right? This is very bad logic. And if it goes poorly, we'll just edit it out, so... yeah, I think I was overly confident for no good reason. I think I should... oh, never mind. Just the right amount of confidence. Oh, wait. First, Genocide update. Look at this. This is a silverfish. This is no longer a silverfish. Thank God, one more mob off the list. We've got only one eye, which, it's about expected, but it's still a bit of a bummer, which means I need to now go get myself 7 extra IF enders. We can go to the Nether, and we've got a permanent link back to a very important place. This is where Endermen spawn. I need 7 ender pearls, and I don't really have enough gold to trade for it. So we'll get it the old-fashioned way, a little bit of murder. It's crazy, they recently actually fixed the Enderman issues where they used to teleport away. Now you can actually kill them en masse in this biome again and start racking up those ender pearls. Let's turn these into IF enders and turn those into a fully complete portal. Ooh. So yeah, I'm only going in here after there is 3 mobs remaining, Shulker, Endermite, and the Ender Dragon. Everything else, I want to kill first, because the grand finale's got to be in the end. It's literally in the name as to which order you should go to this dimension in, so we're going to respect that order by getting some wither skeletons now. Oh yeah, they are ready for me. They are holding me a party just to welcome me back, clearly. You always forget just how disastrous strongholds these fortresses can be, just because of the combination of poison, or wither, as it's actually called. The combination of that with other stuff is just awful. No! Okay. I didn't want to waste my totem so early. Killed a ridiculous number of wither skeletons and nothing to show for it yet. But I'll come back stronger. Oh yes, what a perfect first enchantment. Looting 2, fire aspect, and a little bit of sharpness. Wow, so quickly got my hands on one of these. Wow, yeah, the difference really is notable in drop rate. Oh my god. Fortresses are so stressful. That right there is the 3rd wither skull. I mean, surrounded by mobs that might burn it, but still, I think we are finally done with the grind. I recommend doing this deep inside the top of the Nether. The wither will always try to vertically escape you, but won't be able to if it's bedrock. And so we're gonna use this to our advantage by setting the wither up right around here. Okay, let's eat. Let's place down this wither skeleton skull and let's run. So yeah, the plan is to attack the wither, without being attacked myself. This is usually quite hard to do, but if you can get the wither at an angle like this, where there's bedrock between you and it, you can just attack the wither with a bow, no problems whatsoever. On bedrock, there is this fun event that happens that basically will instantly murder you if you try to... See, by the way, look at this. This is wither skeletons right here. They spawned as a, little side thing because we hit halfway. So as well as that, now the wither is immune to bow attacks. They'll just bounce right off her, which is a big problem. So now we have to switch to the sword. We literally have to. There is no other choice. Oh, God. Ah! We just want to charge and get this done as soon as we can. We are going to take a lot of damage, and it's going to suck, and we need to occasionally get out of there, take a golden apple, get some health in, let it regenerate for a second, and then charge back in there and finish the job. Shit, these wither charges are awful for us. Okay, I'm going to eat another one. I'm eating another one. It's not good. It's not good for me at all here. But I need to do that if I'm gonna survive enough to get this last few hits in. No. Okay, totems are active. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not what I like, but it's fine. But hopefully, come on, yes! That is over. Will I survive the explosion and the wither damage? Yes! Oh. Taking up a totem for that fight was unnecessary, but not dying is a big plus, right? So although the question of how I'm going to deal with the Warden is a really important one, first, we need to commemorate our victory here, and I'm happily going to do that with my Nether Star. And then we're going to say, how are we possibly going to take down the Warden? It's worth saying that having the Potion of the Turtle Master, and having max enchanted iron armor, and having the enchanted golden apple, puts you in like a maybe you do it, maybe you don't sort of boat. But I have a secret weapon up my sleeve that most people won't tell you about, but is the realistic way that you should approach this sort of thing if you're a survival player. Found the deep dark. We're in here with our horse. Maybe a questionable decision, actually. Should you take a horse down such a deep cave? I mean, yeah, probably. I don't see what could go wrong with this. And now we stumble around looking for the skull. There we go. That's the thing. Okay. This is a bit of a ballsy strategy, and I do have to say that if something goes wrong, I want to make sure that my horse is tied up here forever, rather than free roaming for himself. And let's also make sure we get a good night's sleep in, right down here where we are going to be fighting the Warden. Wow, that has nothing to do with my strategy, that's for sure. So we're going to place a lot of TNT around here, and we're going to see what this does. I genuinely don't have an idea. I just feel like there's like a 1 in 100 chance my TNT strategy is genius, and a 99 in 100 chance I say, why did I just do that?
The Warden is a big, tough, scary mob, and ultimately, as the player, you might seem weak, but remember, we have something he never will, and that is a big stack of TNT, which honestly, may or may not have been a questionable idea to use, but the real thing that we as the player have is this enchanted golden apple, which seriously was enough to heal me at the same rate I was being sonic boomed. This was quite impressive to me, and if I'd have planned this better, had a stronger bow, and maybe got my shots off better, better, maybe this would have finished the job too, but really the strongest thing you have as a player if you're not playing on hardcore is the ability to respawn. Even if you do 1 damage to the Warden every single life, it will only take 250 respawns, which sounds like a bad thing, but ultimately after your first death, you don't really lose much from reoccurring deaths, and so if you want to die that many times, it's a good one because it will get the job done, as indeed I do.
Oh, wow! That was so much quicker than I thought. But I am now officially at the point where only end mobs remain. I have killed every overworld mob. If I encounter a mob in the overworld, I have killed it, with the weird exception being the axolotl. I love jungles because when you do find these entrances to caves, they're so deep and scary. Like, you know, this is just such a big jump to make and it's a little bit much for me. But there's a bunch of clay here and there's water, which is already a good sign. Oh, wait. Okay, is this? No, it's not. You see how it's like slightly too shallow? And then there's a bunch of water. Wait, really? One just naturally spawned? And a baby one too? Oh, this is a Christmas miracle. I was sure. Look, oh, whoa, there's a... They don't even need the 5 blocks of water. Oh, I've been looking around for the wrong thing. I thought I needed a deep pool of water. Apparently a shallow one would have done. Yes! You are dying so badly, friend. That's a very fat creeper. Oh, diamonds too, man! Today is a good day to be playing Minecraft. Gonna take a quick stop along the way to put in my second trophy on the wall. Yeah, it's a nice looking wall over here, isn't it? Also gonna declutter this inventory. Diamond leggings would be very nice though, so just whatever we get. Gonna need a lot of blast protection where I'm going. Is not a true statement, but sounds kind of fun. And now we head out towards the end islands. Oh, also, wow, just over there. How wonderful. Then we're gonna look a lot of Enderman in the eyes, and we're gonna have a little bit of a scary time. And I'm gonna start collecting some ender pearls. This ender pearl is a bit of a risky one, but you know, you gotta have fun in the end sometimes. Well, that was bad luck. I did get most of the way to the... Okay. Oh, this is a bad time for this to happen. Okay. Hide inside the water. When in doubt, hide in water. This is very bad for me. Yes! This is what I love to see. No! Does that count? I was busy turning off... I spent so long on it that I pulled up a YouTube video. So I was like, this is just exhausting. Bedrock regen is so slow. And then, okay, let's get back to the grind. Yes, this time, yes, okay. Ooh. Why are Endermen hostile to Endermites? That's one of the most random interactions in the game. In fact, let's do this the safest way possible. I've got some spare arrows. And the shulker doesn't even, wait. Why did that first one hit and not the second? Whatever, it's fine. That is a shulker done and dusted. I actually am gonna go inside though. You know, now that we've got 1 mob left to go, I feel like I should be the best amount of prepared I can be. This is the one piece of armor I crafted myself, and the game is saying, yeah, here's a better version, thank you. I mean, it's not great, but I'll take it. Also, enchanted diamond. It's not great enchanted diamond, but it's enchanted. I'm just here for the elytra. Let's be honest, it's a fun item for survival players, but it's also just really effective for taking down the Ender Dragon. And you know, when you're here, you might as well do precisely that. It means I lose my protection-free chestplate, but with the fireworks, now I can fly around. The only thing I'm missing is one crucial ingredient, because if you do intend to take down the dragon by flying around, having TNT will save you a lot. And if it's not clear why right now, then just watch. There is 1 mob left to kill on the Genocide list. This is a surprisingly involved challenge, requires using a lot of weird Minecraft mechanics. This is the classic part I should know best, but yet it comes at the heels of all the rest of that. How's it gonna go? Let's find out. I love TNT as the secret weapon because you want to get in here and you want to take down these towers. No mining required, just detonate some TNT. The rest does itself. Wait, what the heck? Look at this. It's not that it's not that they're not, like, they're taken down already. It's that they never spawn. What the, I've never seen this before. Is this my seed or is this a bug? You want to make sure you get the arrow through the net, and now we do our magic. Yeah, it is officially over. That was a dragon fight. I'll be honest, of all the things I've gone through today, very low on the list. And it's so cool to be able to be at that point where the dragon is just another mob. It's very cool to say that as she dies for, you know, with this egg, the last seeming time, that now I have officially killed every mob in Minecraft in one playthrough. With this, we finish the end, we finish all 3 bosses, and we truly finish Minecraft, but like the 100% way, where you have to kill everything else along the way. It is a surprisingly hard challenge. If you want to attempt it yourself, it's got a lot of intrigue to it. Like, there's a lot of weird mechanics to play with. I would totally recommend you do so, and it is a time-consuming, weird journey, but I totally loved it anyway. And it makes me think, like, man, would it be cool to, like, we've killed all the fauna in the Minecraft world. Should we do a run where we kill all the flora? Maybe we should continue this world and make sure we continue our genocide away. So let me know what you think. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.